Right then, part number 6. I'm not even going to pretend that this was a continuation of the last part, because right now, I'm slightly drunk. Now, I've never done this before. Recorded drunk, that is. I have my, trusted beer here. Right there. He will be making random appearances throughout the episode, so don't mind that. What I would like to thank you guys, though, is the amount of love I'm receiving lately. It's just brilliant. Long Live the Queen Part 1 has 36 likes on it. That's a lot of likes. So, gonna set something. Never done this before. If this part receives 20 likes, I will release Part 7 of Jisei tomorrow. Actually, a Jisei and then another part of Jisei the day after. Because I've been quite lax with this series. There have been some 4 or 5 day gaps between, quite a lot of it. But a lot of you are returning to, go watch it. And I love you for that. I'm drunk now. I can finally, say that, I love you guys. I mean, I never thought this channel would take off to 1,000 subscribers, but it has, and it's beautiful. Oh. The beer makes an appearance. Right. So in the last episode, I did check the last comments, and it was just a load of you going, well, I still think it's this person, I still think it's this person, I still think it's this person, but no, you're wrong, I think it was this person. That's a grammar mistake. No, sorry, I'm getting confused with someone else's video. It's probably fucking Beauty Bar or something like that. You're a lovely lot. However, no option was given as to what I should do here. Fucking a minute and 40 minutes rambling. I hope you guys fucking enjoy that. No option was given here. So I am probably going to have to say that it's this. The only reason I say it's this is because giving answers, as Sora pointed out, or was it Sora or Anton Slavic? It's one of you two. You both deserve an honourable mention regardless. One of you said, it's probably Sora, that giving vague answers in a visual novel is normally a terrible fucking idea. So that's a vague answer. I'm pointing at that. But still, that's a bad answer. This, however, brilliant. It's concord, it's on the point, it's vigorous even. We're going for this answer. That's a good idea. You're probably right. It's probably the first thing she's got right in the whole of her life. I'm glad you think so. I'm worried that it might not make any sense. Don't worry. I forgot what it was at this point. Something about pissing around, maybe? I don't fucking remember. Let's talk to you again. Did we already ask you this? Probably fucking not. What do you know about alternate engineering? I'd like to think that if I did already ask her about it, that she would hopefully know. Oh well. Prepared for, like, the fucking overwhelming accents I normally stupidly put on. Is it a car company? No, that's Audi. Yeah, bitch. Never mind. Wow, that was totally worth fucking speaking to her about. Alright, let's speak to Kizuki, shall we? What should I ask him? What do you know about alternate engineering? You know everything about alternate engineering. Don't you lie to me, you bastard spy. What do you know about alternate engineering? They're the leaders in the industry, but some people claim they steal ideas from other companies. On the flip side, I know you're a spy! You know perfectly well that that's the truth. On the flip side, alternate engineering has claimed repeatedly that other companies steal from them. In fact, they were just about to make a pretty big announcement, but it was suddenly pushed back for some reason. Is it because they were killed? Personally, I think they're just a target of criticism because they're the best. They're not be perfect, but they're no worse than any other company. Right. I do, to a certain degree, understand this. Basically, I like football. And by football, I mean soccer. Because I know there are a lot of you Yanks and pacifists watching. I support one of the big teams. The reason I support one of the big teams is because my dad supported them and he's from that area. So, it kind of counts. Although I'm told not on a regular basis. But a lot of people do not like my club because they are big. They are first. They've won 20 of their fucking leagues. That's quite a lot. That's 20 years they've been champions for. And a lot of people are like, hey, you are a bastard. Just because I like them. So I do kind of understand where he's coming from here. That was the point of that story. Oh dear, the quicker we move on, the better. On another note, Audi once sponsored them as well, so that's a little. Let's speak to you about alternate engineering. What do you know about alternate engineering? Those 2-bit scientists? Ha! They couldn't deduce their way out of a paper bag. What? I mean, if they've already studied on how to be, like, scientists and already got their, like, university degrees, I think it probably could make them out of a paper bag. I mean, imagine if their mum made them sandwiches. Well, how would they get them out? And more to the point, how do you get into a paper bag in order to get the sandwiches out and yourself as well? Miss Bergstrom, you're speaking out of your arse. As I said, the beer is going to keep making, like, random appearances. Normally I'm, like, far more subtle when I go to drink, because commentating over something like this does draw out your voice slightly. But beer is good. See, beer is very good. It's something which a lot of people outside of England don't quite recognise. Everyone in the industry knows that all they do is manipulate the government to make laws and hand out grants in their favour. Yeah, alright then. If they spend... Sounds like a lefty, right? Ha ha ha! Is that even a thing in any other country other than the UK? Like, lefty in, like, Yankland and pacifism land would be Democrat. I'm not sure what it would be like in other countries, but... yeah, oh well, we'll soon see. If they spend half the time they spend on bribing politicians or doing something useful like, oh, research, they'd probably have a cure for cancer by now. Why don't you go and work for them if they're that good? And they have that many resources. Why don't you just go work for them? What do I know? I see you're not a fan. Yes, it's because they work for their competitor, you dumb bastard. Companies like Biodev Imaging are trying to do some real good, but we have to keep playing games with alternate engineering just to get a place on the map. Well, welcome to the world of politics, love. It's utterly ridiculous. What should I ask you? Let's not ask you anything. That's all I need for now. I see. Right. Now, I'm feeling that people who've stuck around this long, you know, love me and all. I'm probably going to be drunk when this is put up as well, because it is going out tonight. I know, it's not something which goes out. So, in the comments, providing you have a Google Plus account, because otherwise you can't comment, or I can't reply to the comment, ask me anything, and I will reply to that, okay? I've had some weird questions whilst doing this, so this is all your chance to get them out, and I'll answer to them truthfully, because I'm pissed and I probably won't remember in the morning. Let's get on with this, shall we? Right, we've talked to everyone. Let's examine the room. Chance is sitting near me, sending texts to someone on her phone. I wonder who she's saying. Let's talk to her and find out. Will we not be given a chance? Ah, we fucking are. Who are you texting? Oh, my boyfriend. Didn't he break up with you? That was a different boy. Wow, sour topic. I may be drunk, but, you know, I've got a memory lasting more than 5 seconds. You should remember that, really. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Right, sorry. This one's a lot better. He's much smarter, and he gives me anything I ask for. Look, Chance. Let's sit down, okay? Let's just have a talk, man to man. Let's take off the silly voice! And let's speak with my proper, rather posh, southern voice of England. You are fitting into a stereotype here. I tried my best not to. I really didn't want to stereotype you. But unfortunately, at this point, you're coming across as a bit of a spoilt idiot. Not warming to you, personally. I still think it's Miss Bergstrom. I'm taking a slight dislike into Chance. Not enough to go in the smiting list, quite as of yet. But nearly. But nearly. Oh well. Even if he's a little bit older than me, I still love him. Sounds like she picked up some sugar daddy rather than a boyfriend. Sounds like she picked up a pimp. I'm telling him everything that happened today so he can comfort me and help me feel better. Are you sure it's okay just to tell him about it? Of course it is. I wouldn't be able to stay this calm otherwise. What if he doesn't know who that boyfriend is? It's actually Detective Gursky. That'd be crazy. That's a bit too crazy, in fact. Oh dear. Yeah, but you're kind of at the crime scene. I'm fairly certain the police wouldn't want you broadcasting the details of a murder before they even solve it. Don't you think you're being a little too reliant on him? You're making it sound like you can't cope on your own. You'll understand one day when you get a girlfriend of you. Ouch, Chance. Just because I have douchey hair, some fucking... What the fuck face is that? Is that face even possible to pull? I'd try pulling it, but I feel I'd waste valuable time by just trying to pull a stupid fucking face. Oh well. Look, you've just got to face it that anyone with headphones dragging around their ears are probably going to be douches. Although saying that, Chance has it as well, but it's okay for a girl to do it, so whatever. You've never dated anyone before, have you? Well, no, but, oh god, you're gonna make think she's clever now. Then you don't know what it's like. Fair enough. So she's definitely telling someone about everything that's going on here, but somehow I doubt her boyfriend is the one giving me random hints. I didn't even think of that. Why the fuck would it be him? That doesn't even make any sense. I suppose I should keep looking. What should I ask her? Yeah, sure, let's end conversation. I guess that's all I want to talk about for now. Okay. Wonderful. Also, this is a wonderful time to mention. Damn, there's a lot of things I should have really mentioned at the start. My Twitter and Facebook links are in the description. They have been for some time, but basically, my Facebook link isn't a link to a fan page, haha, because that's the most gayest thing to do. It's a link to my profile, my personal Facebook profile, so if you want to add me on there, go and feel free. There's like 100 of you still here, and some of you must fucking have Facebook profiles. Oh dear. Miss Bergstrom is working away on her smartphone, firing off one email after the other. She must be pretty serious about her job. Let's go talk to Miss Bergstrom in that case. Who are you emailing? See, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm a super detective. Why do you want to know? Because you're having contact with the outside world in a place which you shouldn't fucking leave. I'm just curious. I'm still kind of surprised you're working at a time like this. So am I. The world doesn't stop spinning just because one person died. Wow! Oh, that attitude, though. Damn, son. Yikes, that's a cold outlook. Even if it is accurate. If you must know, I'm emailing some parties in Germany, finishing a draft of a new policy from some co-workers, and rearranging my schedule to make up for a meeting I'm missing right now. You sound busy. She works for a corporate company. She's middle class. She's allowed to be. That's how it works. Also, I have... There's been a couple of people who have said that when I say someone's middle class, they don't quite get why. Basically, the class system works somewhat different in England. If you're middle class, you probably earn a decent amount of money every year. We're saying that's over anything over £50,000, so about $80,000. Not just, you know, well, you live in a slum, you're working class. It doesn't quite work like that in England because we're out of the Dickensian times. Oh dear. I am, so if you could leave me alone, I'd really appreciate it. That says killer all over it. Does that say killer all over it? That says killer all over it. Bitch. Right, sorry. While she's definitely writing a lot, she clearly isn't paying attention to anything that's going on here. I suppose Miss Business isn't the one spying on me. Better keep looking. Alright, I can see where this is going. Am I, for any reason, going to take... I'm going to examine the room, and it's going to point something at Kizuki, and he's going to be incriminated by it. Is that going to be the case? Yeah, I thought as much. He keeps, yeah, can we, we can go back to see what it says. Fucking hell, it's a proper visual novel, forgot about that. So, Kizuki keeps looking at his computer, but then again, he keeps pausing. It looks like he's chatting on an instant messenger. Interesting. Instant messenger? Does anyone use MSN anymore? Like, MSN Messenger? Because that's what this would have to be. Although, then again, this did come out when, like, MSN Messenger was still popular? Damn. All damn years ago. Wow. That was really the hype back in the day, but I don't think anyone uses it anymore. Everyone's got a Facebook. Alright, let's go and talk to Kizuki, shall we? Hello. Who are you chatting with? Who? My sister. Alright, well, that's a lie, isn't it? Your sister. Yeah, she and I are really close, so I always go to her for advice. I just needed someone to talk to. It's not weird, is it? No, what is weird is the fact that you're lying to me, even though there's a dead corpse in the bathroom. If you're found guilty, you will die. Of course not. It makes sense that you'd want to talk to family when something like this happens. Do you have a sister too? Not exactly. Not exactly? What does that fucking mean? Not exactly? So you are an only child then? My sister died 3 years ago. I am so sorry for any jokes I may have made. It feels somewhat, like, unsensitive now. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's not like it was your fault or anything. I don't get that when people say that. Like, I say, oh, well, I don't have any grandfather living at the moment, which I don't. But then, what I find weird is when people go, oh, I'm sorry. What? Did you kill them yourself? If you didn't, then you've got no reason to be sorry, have you? Oh, well, it's probably an English fucking tradition anyway. If it's not too personal a question, can I ask what happened? Why would you want to know that? What? Why would you want to know that? Right. She was shot once in the chest. She died of a collapsed lung long before paramedics arrived. Ha ha ha! Tenarium! This is a challenge! Make a joke! Oh wait, you can't because it's not funny. It's truth. Someone got shot in the lung. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. See, sorry, my pause there was because immediately, like, several jokes have popped into my head, but I didn't feel like it's the right time. I might make them later on. Did they ever catch the guy who shot her? No. I'm sorry. It's going to be you, isn't it, you bastard? Just forget anything I said, okay? What should I ask him? Oh, that's going to fucking have a role to play later on. Cool, yeah, boy! Alright, let's examine the room. Okay, so now we've got the normal old bollocks. Let's move to the hallway and examine the room here. Does he say anything? Nope, absolutely fuck up. Let's move into the men's restroom. Okay, then what the fuck do you think you're doing here? Yes, okay, I've just realised that there's a dead lady's body in the women's room and you need to go somewhere, so that possibly, yeah. As I went to the bathroom, I nearly run into Miss Bergstrom. I'm sorry! No, it's fine. Miss Bergstrom shifts uncomfortably and fiddles with her watch for a moment. What are you doing in here anyway? Well, I had to use the restroom and the women's one is off limits, naturally. Yeah, alright, that's what I said. Don't worry, I'm done. Do you mind if I ask you a question? I suppose it depends on the question. I was just wondering why you decided to work for biodev imaging. It seems like it's really important to you. When I was younger, my father passed away due to heart failure. Right, okay, so that explains where the lack of heart in the family came. Oh, thank you very much. It was genetic. There was nothing we could do to stop it. I wish there was a way to save him, but there wasn't any viable technology at the time. I work for biodev imaging because we're doing things for people. We're saving lives. If no one else has to go through what I went, I'll be happy. Hopefully that's a suitable answer for you. Well, no, because people like the slums of fucking deepest, darkest Africa and Asia aren't going to be fucking suited by that, are they? I mean, you know, if let's say Mr. Oh, God, let's try and answer this without being racist. Marge Mabuwu. Because that's an African name, Mabuyo. Mabuyo? Mabuyo, let's say that. Mrs. Marge Mabuyo comes to you and goes, I've got a failing heart. I really need one. How do I get one? Well, pay $3,000 to this company and you'll be doing it. That's not a way out. She don't have that fucking amount of money, considering that she's from the slums and, you know, not a businesswoman. I'm not sure where this is going. Oh, dear, oh fucking dear.